Okay, so Joanne wanted to know how I make my fertilizer. She wanted to make she wanted to advertise it. Um, in fact, I will start by saying my fertilizer works so well that I should package that and sell it. So basically, when you look in there, what we have is my, well, even before I go through that, normally people use this in the crops. So a lot of them boast of having huge tomatoes, huge heads of lettuce, some cabbages, and so on. And when you look at it, when you look at the product, it's very, very, looks very pretty. The cabbages have no insect bites. They're nice and shiny, but a lot of it has that. So this is what you put in your body, a lot of synthetic material, synthetic nitrogen, synthetic potassium, synthetic phosphorus, NPK fertilizer. That's usually what's in there. Now, because this is artificial, lots of chemicals in there. I never use that in my crops. You might ask why do I have it? I have it because for the purpose of this video, I asked someone to give me some of that. So this I never use. In fact, if you were to put it on your plants, on your little plants, it would almost kill it right away. So what I do, I use my own fertilizer. I created my own fertilizer. Some of the guys who work at the gardens told me one of the good things to use in your fertilizer is the chloricida plant, and we have a huge chloricida tree right in the back. They suggested that I do compost heap, but doing the compost heap kind of takes time, so I figured if I use water, I would be able to speed up the process. I could add a lot more and use the water as a fertilizer for my plants because I have to water the plants anyway. So I got this big blue barrel. This is some barrel that my sister sent some stuff over for us, and I decided to just use it. It's there, it's empty. So what I did, first of all, I got some chicken manure. I got it from one of the schools, one of our secondary schools, the red chickens. I got some of the pen manure, the chicken manure, from I mostly get it from Mr. Charles. He's the principal of the Goodwood Secondary School. And if you recall, last year Joanne did a special on him with his eggs. I visited the farm. So it's an exchange. I buy the eggs from him and he throws in the pen manure, the chicken manure. So I put about 2 bags of chicken pen manure in there, and I filled it with water. I added a few branches of the chloricida. I also got some neem, so a lot of branches, a lot of the leaves from the neem. I added it in. I let that water settle with the neem and the chloricida for about a month. And then I started adding everything from the kitchen. So if you look in here again, you will see here we have eggshell in here. We have eggshell. We have passion fruit, and we grow our own passion fruit. So if you look again across there, you will see a lot of the passion fruit plants. We get a lot of passion fruits. We have been getting a lot of passion fruit since Maria from the plants that I planted. Also, again, what we produce, here we have sugar apple. It fell from the tree, so instead of wasting it, I am using it as part of my fertilizer. Here we have plantain, ripe plantain, the peeling of the ripe plantain. We have the green bananas, green plantain, green bananas. We have an old pawpaw. Here we have mango, everything. As long as we eat it, the remain goes in there. So every week, what I do, like every Saturday morning, I come in and I mix it. Yeah, I mix it. So, like I said, in here we have neem, and research on the neem plant showed me that in India, that is something that is used very heavily, neem. They use neem oil and the neem cake. The neem actually serves as a pesticide. So not only does it help fertilize the soil, but it acts as a pesticide. So I guess that's why my tomatoes, my lettuce, everything I grow, I don't see, although I see some insect bites, but it's not a lot. So I guess it might be the neem helping with that. The neem and the glory cedar, because glory cedar it also acts as an insect repellent. So mixing it all in there, I have insect repellent, I have fertilizer, I have all the nutrients from all the plants that we eat. And so instead of making a compost heap, I speed it up by adding water, and I keep adding everything in there. And as the water level goes down because of use, I keep adding more water, more fertilizer, everything. All right, so as the water level goes down, and I keep using more and more of the fertilizer, I have the pen manure, so I keep replacing pen manure, replacing the glory cedar, replacing the neem. So I keep adding, well, I shouldn't say replace, but more or less I'm adding to it. So whatever is in there stays, and I keep adding. So I keep mixing, adding and mixing, and this water right now is stinky. It's really, really, really stinky. My guess is because of all the food waste, and especially the chicken manure, because this manure is by itself is stinky, especially if it gets wet. Now, when you look around, you will see all the maggots all over. The maggots fall in there also. And I guess, well, that is what helps with the decomposing of the kitchen waste, that we put in. All right, so basically you have Robert Gist, organic fertilizer. Yeah, that sounds nice. Gist organic fertilizer. I should bottle that and sell it. Now, I have not given that to anyone else. Nobody has tried it for me as yet. I'm giving me feedback. So my feedback is basically what I see. Now, this is stinky. And you might ask, why am I not using gloves? For safety features, I would recommend that if you are going to try that, in fact, if you're going to work in your garden, anywhere time you're going to work, you should use some gloves. My gloves are somewhere around. Because we're making the video, I did not bother put them on, because I know I was not going to get my hands dirty too much. But you should always use gloves, because you never know. My own is always covered, so I do not have any fear for rats or anything. But yeah, you should always wear a pair of gloves when working with that, because like I said, it is stinky. It comes from a chicken's butt, so it's poop. It's actually chicken poop that you're playing with. And this here, yeah, so when you look at it, when you actually smell it, it's stinky. All right. Now, after I mix everything, I make sure this one is not pretty anymore, but I get a cloth. I make sure I cover it nicely. Why do I cover it? Well, it's obvious. It's water. Water that is settled, which means that we're gonna have mosquitoes. So if I cover it, mosquitoes can't get into lay, and if they happen to get in by whatever miracle they happen to get in, they won't be able to get out. So I cover it with the cloth, and I use the covering for it. And since I lost the seal, it is covered with some wood. So that will stay covered till next week Saturday, when I am mixing it again. Or if I decide to, actually it will be done before, because I have some crops that I put out. I'm going to need it to, I'm going to use some of the water to water the crops. So voila, this organic fertilizer.